This is how the woman who got killed at the Capitol building got killed. These officers were blocking the door of stopping a mob of people from getting through. And then this happened.
And there's so many people. It's just, they're going to push their way up here. Bro, I see people out there get hurt. I don't want to see you get hurt. We will make a path dead ass. Like, we don't want. That's what I'm saying. We'll make a path, bro. Please, just let us make a path.
Basically, it sounds like the mob is intimidating the police officers to getting out of the way. They talked about when everybody hated you guys, we backed you.
Just let us make a path. When the whole country hates I want you to go home. Go. Let's go.
So you see, the police officers decide to walk away. I assume because they're outnumbered for their own safety.
Get this shit.
You can see the victim over here.
No! There's a gun! There's a gun! There's a gun!
So they identified the gun early in the situation. So remember, I did my video where, and we're not going to show that part. I did another video where you see the actual firing of the gun. No need to show that here. This is to show what led up to it. So the question was, did she not see the gun? And she probably couldn't see the gun because she was on the right hand side. There are things in the way, it would be hard to see. But now we know this guy had seen the gun and he called out several times. And just for reference, this is the victim over here on the right hand side. You're going to see this is before the police walked away. There she is right here with the American backpack.
We don't want to hurt them. We just want to go inside.
She's jumping up and down, real amped up. You can see her right here. She's right there. There she is.
These guys ain't the ones that's the fuck the blue. We want you to.
This is absolute insanity. Everyone's yelling. She's over there screaming, and the police walk away.
No! There's a gun! There's a gun! There's a gun! Hey, he's got a gun!
You heard another guy say he's got a gun, so he yelled it several times, and somebody on the other side also said he's got a gun. So everyone should have been aware that there was a gun in there. I'm not sure why she decided to go in anyway. I guess that's her climbing up to go in. There's the shot. Here she is earlier in the day.
Mob. There's an estimated over 3 million people here today. So despite what the media tells you, boots on ground definitely say something different. There is a sea of nothing but red, white, and blue patriots and Trump. And it was amazing. We could see the president talk. We are now walking down the inaugural path to the Capitol building. 3 million plus people. We got this migrant caravan. You know what? Where is everybody? Huh? You got where is Kamala? Where is Kamala? Talking about ISIS like KKK. We got this migrant caravan. You know what? We have thousands of people on the other side of the border. You people can't get to work. Our economy is going to take an absolute tank because you guys refuse to choose America over your stupid political party. I am so tired of it. You try to make it with these wide-angle lenses, and you try to make it that your echo chambers have these large followings. You got 40 people showing up, and you want to do a headline with CNN talking about, oh, we got massive protests for Trump shutting the borders. No, we do not. No, we do not. What we do have is a massive amount of pissed off people like I am because you guys will not sit down and do your jobs. I am so sick of these politicians in this goddamn state. I can't take it anymore. They're all worried about what Trump...
She can't stand the politicians, but she died for the ultimate politician, the one at the head of all politics in America. You can't get any more political than being an American president, no matter how much you might want to play games and say you're an outsider. If you're an outsider, that ends the day you get inaugurated.
Well, we worry about what the hell you're doing. What have you done? Maxine Waters, what have you done? You're talking about, oh, this thing on the border is a political ploy that Trump's done. Where are you? You're not even here. You're talking all this crap up north in your district. Why don't you worry about your own goddamn district and the that's going on there? You are a complete, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting all you on notice. Every single one of you politicians in California, Gavin Newsom, Jerry Brown, Maxine Waters, Duncan Hunter, what the hell are you doing? Duncan Hunter, where are you?
Well, we had stormed into the chambers inside, and there was a young lady who rushed through the windows. A number of police and Secret Service were saying, get back, get down, get out of the way. She didn't heed the call, and as we kind of raced up to grab people and pull them back, they shot her in the neck, and she fell back on me and started saying she was fine, it's cool. And then she started kind of like moving weird, and blood was coming out of her mouth and neck and nose, and I don't know if she's alive or dead anymore.
And how did you get back?
Police came in and started ushering a scaffolding. We tore through the scaffolding through flashbangs and tear gas, and blitzed our way in through all the chambers, just trying to get into Congress or whoever we could get into and tell them that we need some kind of investigation into this. And what ends up happening is someone might have ended up dead, and that's not the kind of government we can have. People have to do something about it. I can't.
If you need any help at all, EMS is right there.
I'm not injured. It could have been me, but she went in first. It was one of.
Thank you for telling us.
This cannot stand anymore. This is wrong. They don't represent anyone. Now Republican, Democrat, Independent, nobody. And now they'll kill people.
Who are you saying will kill people?
I don't care. I mean, they think we're a joke. $2,000 checks was a joke to them. You know, there's people filming us, laughing at us as we march down the street at the department man in the window laughing at us, filming us. And hear it until we got inside, and then all of a sudden guns came out. But I mean, we're at a point now it can't be allowed to stand. We have to do something. People have to do something, because this could be you or your kids.
It's full of women and children because that's what the media is pushing. But let me tell you right now, the border is an absolute shit show. People that live in Mexico that work in America are having problems getting here. There is riots, there's arrests, there's rapes, there's drugs, there's outcries, there are tons of issues, there are abandoned kids, people are sick, and yet we still are trying to perpetuate in the media, they are trying to perpetuate this migrant caravan filled with women and children. So again, I just want to ask my politicians to come down here and tell me that what is going on isn't happening.
Here's some additional context on the shooting. These are the representatives. They were right there. That should give you a better perspective on the stakes in terms of letting these guys go through that door, what that would mean, potentially. I mean, we don't know what they plan on doing. We don't know what weapons they may or may not have. These officers' jobs are to protect the people. Here's their Twitter account. I love my dude, my dog, I guess, and above all, my country, freedom. Veteran CAG freedom is retweeting Trump at this event. I don't know if her tweets on that day are deleted or something, but it jumps to January 4th pretty quick. Here's this woman going to do God's work, she says.
Get ready to land in D.C. We're here to do God's work. Save the Republic.
He's gonna save the Republic in a plane with no mask. 1776 all over again, only bigger and better. Planning a revolution. Retweeting Pompeo, Trump, pictures claiming John Roberts was on, I guess, Epstein's plane. Trump playing, well, his son playing chess. Lynn Wood's tweet about Epstein just caused deep state panic. Stop the steal retweets. Count is just a lot of retweets. I don't see her saying much.
Those taking part in the riot in Washington, D.C. We know the woman killed was an Ocean Beach resident. Another person who was in D.C. taking part is the leader of the controversial group Defend East County. NBC7's Artie Ojeda has more on their mindset based on social media posts that many will consider alarming.
One of those astounding posts, East County called the rioters patriots, whose mission was to overthrow the government.
Those that were trying to break the windows were trying to breach the building to overthrow a tyrannical government. They were not trying to vandalize the building.
Justin Haskins called it an effort to take back the country, calmly explaining on his Instagram page, democracy is being stolen and patriots are standing up.
At what point do you stop waving your dumb flags and yelling your stupid chants and, start taking your country back, just like...
To be clear, these people thought that simply occupying a building would equate to taking the country back. I guess they were going to take hostages or something, because I don't know what would stop the military from absolutely obliterating them.
Where most other people would not see a threat.
John Hibbing, a political scientist who studies political orientations and behavior, says the storming of the Capitol building really didn't have much to do about a disputed election, but rather their perceived threat on the security of the country.
They, for the most part, see the government as a foreign entity. The government has been too open to immigration, foreign aid, to countries that shouldn't be getting it. We need to focus on the United States.
And that conspiracy theory would seem to be supported in what now is a sobering social media post by the Ocean Beach woman shot and killed by Capitol Police as she tried to storm the Capitol.